I'm Steve.
I grew up on Romanian TV, but this might be a bit of stuff that I'm too young for. From what I've seen in the thumbnail, but I still want to see if I know any of it. So let's watch Romanian TV. Was insane. Turn off sound redeems. I mean, if people are not spamming it, I don't mind when it's like a goodly timed funny one. I just don't want people to spam it. If they do, I will, but like, are you guys animals? Can you not control yourself for 2 seconds, bro, chat? Can you not control yourselves? Come on, you can. I believe in you, bro. I believe in you, chat. I believe you can control yourself. Let's watch!
A technological milestone in entertainment and information, the invention of which made the world a much more comfortable and better informed place. Television is truly a staple in humanity's ingenuity and technological advancement. And although television has impacted every culture significantly in some matter one way or another, arguably its influence had the greatest effect in Romania.
Oh, brother, in which way arguably is that? I just want to know in which way is that arguably true?
Was available in Romania since 1956, the use of the technology was very limited. When the magic picture box arrived in the country, the nation was very much impoverished and under a totalitarian communist regime, which made the availability and use of it...
It's true, I remember from my grandma, she said they would have like 10 minutes of her cartoons a night, and she would watch the 10 minutes of cartoons or something like that. Was it an hour? I don't really remember. But it was like a Russian cartoons from what she said. Yeah. Yeah.
Very limited. The technology picked up traction relatively in the late 60s and was limited to only 2 channels. Televiziune Română was one of the first channels and the main one used throughout the years. Up until the 80s, it broadcasted on average 14 hours a day and had a variety of programming. However, in the 80s, due to the country implementing insane policies to pay off its international debt, its broadcasting was limited to only 2 to 3 hours a day, starting at 7 p.m. and ending at 10. The program consisted of a news segment, which was followed by Ceausescu's report.
Boo, boo, boo. Oh damn, they had a communist flag back then. Sheesh.
The country's development, and if you were lucky, an Eastern Bloc produced movie. However, as you should know, in the 90s the communist regime collapsed, and with it the liberalization of the country ensued, as well as the liberalization of Romania's TV. In the years of 93 and 94, as the country underwent privatization programs, new TV channels started to appear. As the 90s progressed, small TV stations popped up.
All I know about Romanian TV is that 50% of it is ads. Like, unironically, I don't know if it's the same in America, but like, if you watch a movie in Romania, every like 15 minutes, you will get a 10-minute ad break. So there's like 10 minutes of ads for 15 minutes of watch time. It's actually insane.
TV became...
And 50% of the ads are medical. Yes! All of it is medicine! Oh my god! All of it, like, all of it is fucking medicine. All of it is like Prostanol Duo. Oh my god, bro. Ducolac suppositoare. Yeah, for when you need to shit, but you can't shit. That's crazy. That's everywhere. Watching The Lord of the Rings in TNT takes the whole day. Okay, so I'm glad that's now only Romania. Medicine and slots. Oh my god. Betano Casino. Începe pariurile. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yes, it is.
Open to the public and independent stations and programs became ever so prevalent. They
For headache is Nevralgill.
Own original programming, news, imported pirated movies from the West, the Dallas American TV series, specialized TV stations for music such as Atomic TV, which broadcasted local and international music, and everything and anything in between, which made the 90s Romania TV, although primitive, very diverse. However, in the 2000s, one of Romania's most infamous and influential TV stations was born, Oglinda TV, meaning Mirror TV, or just
TV. Oh my god, I think, fuck. Is this like the MTV of Romania? I'm too young for OTV. Oh, Glinda TV. Did you watch Sooner Than Lipstick? No, man. I'm not like other girls. I'm like... I didn't, because I'm like not like other girls, and like I would just like, you know, do sports and stuff instead of like watching telenovelas, because like, yeah. How you don't know about OTV? I've heard about it. I just never watched it.
TV for short. The station was launched by a Romanian media veteran, Dan Diaconescu, who set up a studio in his apartment in the outskirts of Bucharest. Its main show was Dan Diaconescu Direct, which was a makeshift talk show with extremely amateur production value. We're talking about production levels that would make porn seem like Hollywood. The show became infamous as it would bring on guests that consisted of so-called spiritual mediums, small-time Manele singers, and 2-bit gangsters. Essentially guys he'd find around his block that would sell sniffing glue and low-quality amphetamines. Because the country was impoverished and the technology available in Romania was limited, a lot of the programming that ran on OTV from 2000 to 2004 became lost media. In 2002, OTV was shut down by the government due to...
No, not OTV. No, the goat. No, oh god, damn, what's this frame, bro? What is this, bro? Romanians are just like unhinged when it comes to their TV. Yo, PB Walker, thank you for the prime. Pog. Dude, this is crazy. What are they doing?
Trashy program violating the broadcast law at the time. However, Diaconescu claimed that this was a politically motivated attack on him and his station as the prime minister.
Don't they always do that, Chad? Doesn't anyone that ever gets called out for something claim it's a politically motivated attack by like the opposition? That's like everyone, bro.
Allegedly wanted to buy the station, but he refused his offer and was abusing his power by taking out revenge on him. After a 2-year imposed sabbatical in 2004, Diaconescu and OTV came back in full force. The studio was refurbished and the broadcast got a new and shiny overlay with not 1, not 2, but 3 new stickers.
Why is this? Dude, this overlay is crazy. That's this is actually information overload, bro. That's crazy. Credeți că împreună cu dumneavoastră vom vinge pe cei de la Xini A? Bro, they have polls. Oh my god, this is like a Twitch stream. They're running live polls. That's crazy. This is basically a poll. Like, do you guys think we can beat the people from CNA? And then that's the poll is 82% yes, 18% no. And if you want to answer the poll, you have to send a message. You have to send an SMS to like a number. That's crazy. Oh god, poll chat. Okay, run a poll chat. Do you guys think that us together with you can beat the people from CNA, SNA chat, CNA? Romanians invented Twitch for sure, bro. Twitch streams before Twitch streams, man. Can't believe they're running a poll right now.
1 at the top and 2 at the bottom, which will display breaking news to the public, which consisted of sensational titles to draw the...
Yeah, do you think together will defeat CNA? Next, the crown coming in, German Tabloid. I grew up in here! It's not doxing because I haven't lived in there for years. But that's where I grew up. That's crazy. Oh, don't say oh like that, bro. Don't say oh like that. Come on. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. D was having many polls, and one of the polls was who would win in a fight, the Datsiks or the Samurais. That's crazy. They were on some Twitch shit, bro. They were really on some Twitch shit back then.
The attention of viewers. As in tradition at this point, the words incredible, sensational, and extraordinary were
the poopy fart CNA situation is crazy. They were doing YouTube clickbait, bro.
Often used by Diaconescu himself, which accompanied any breaking news in the tickers, even if those news were that Diaconescu went to take a piss. The TV style of the show was also mocked continuously by other TV hosts. TV shows such as Animat Planet Show and early Romanian internet memes. In its second rendition, OTV's main programming used to run the Conspiracy of the Day and Guests of the Day style shows.
Oh damn, that is kind of a banger segment though. Conspiracy of the Day? Someone should take that. That's kind of banger, dude. Yeah, we need to update my overlay with a constant poll and like 2 news segments. This will take over the stop, Mr. Calix. Dude, oh, don't say Karl Marx. Yo, what's Karl Marx doing over there, bro? What's Karl Marx doing over there? Oh, bro, Carl, get out! Get out, bro! Oh,
Real
jeez.
connection between the subject of each episode, except for
Oh,
loose
God.
references to previous episodes.
P-
Think of it
PTV.
like it was pre-Netflix TV, essentially episodic with distinct episodes you can just start watching in the middle of the season without the need of context from the previous ones. Some of the most notable episodes were Diaconescu following ticket inspectors of Bucharest and filming their day-to-day routine and the fights they had with fare evaders. The investigation
Dude, he
into the
was straight up
suicide-
a YouTuber, man. This man was before his time. He was harassing random people in public with a camera, asking them questions, running polls, doing clickbait. He was a YouTuber before you. Like, what's next? He's gonna do pranks. He's gonna do pranks, chat. He's gonna do pranks. He's gonna be like, oh, it was just a prank. And I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure he also has some like allegations to his name. So, straight up, my man was a YouTuber. Oh god, straight up, my man was a YouTuber before his time.
of Romanian businessman Mihai Erbashu, where Diaconescu tried to recreate his death with a mannequin by throwing it off the balcony of a random villa. The whole point of the recreation being that there was no possible way for Erbashu to fall
No, it's
onto
just a
his
prank, bro. It's just a prank.
head and kill himself, which then transitioned into a conspiracy theory that he was murdered. Then there was the episode where Diaconescu, alongside a special guest, tried to convince the audience that they could predict the upcoming lottery numbers. Of course, they weren't able to.
Yeah, this is like some.
and as
This
a
is so
result,
like the more I watch this, I'm like, this is not unique to Romania as a whole. I'm pretty sure I've seen like. Isn't there like American shows about conspiracy where they're like, oh, this thing didn't happen, you know?
TV show and station received mass lawsuits from the public. Another episode followed Diaconescu in the garden of
And the
some random
lawsuits
villager,
too.
where they started digging up his yard.
Wasn't
only
this dude that got sued as well for like $1 billion for like doing some conspiracy shit?
to find a dead body, which wasn't even shown on broadcast, but everyone claimed it
He's
was.
a. They dug the body on TV. Oh Jesus! Jesus, God, they were unhinged kick streamers. He was a kick streamer, bro. Bro.
There. Then there was the episode where Diaconescu invited a clairvoyant onto the show who claimed he could speak with the deceased Romanian dictator Nicolae Ceausescu.
Oh my God.
The audience was then allowed to ask him questions by sending an SMS to the show, which cost 1.2
Ironic
euros
TikTok
per
live
message.
stream.
Then an episode with Ildiko, the Hungarian clairvoyant, who can predict the future and read people's minds while blindfolded with towels. Then there was also the legendary debate between the two hated culture subgroups, the emos and cocolars. Romania
not the emos versus coconut. Bro, that's
as
crazy.
white trash jocks, which ended in a fight in the studio between the two representatives.
This is TV, bro. This is cinema. They're lightly slapping each other.
And last but not least, the episode where the show discussed the economic assassination of the Dell cheese products, which were closed because they did not add harmful chemicals in them as ordered by the EU. They even went as far as to make a lament.
Unde ești tu, brânzădel? Cum mergeai cu un copănel? Roșii, ceapă și măsline. Îmi e așa de dor de tine.
However, by the mid-2000s, things drastically
That's crazy. Yeah. She made a song about the cheese, bro. She made a song about the cheese.
Changed, as in 2007, a lawyer going by the name of Elodia Diaconescu disappeared, and her disappearance became the biggest story ever.
Dude, she was like a Princess Diana, bro. Straight Elodia, she was like a meme that she's like disappeared. Bro, that's crazy. I just remembered about her. She was like a Princess Diana, or like she's not a princess, right? But she like randomly disappeared and everyone just started, or like maybe, because I know Americans also have like memes where if someone's like disappeared, people are like, oh god, you know, this is revives and repressed memories. True. I just remember this. I just saw her face. Like this picture right here, you would see all over. This picture right here.
About at the time. She was a former lawyer who disappeared on the 30th of August 2007 under mysterious circumstances. Her body was never found and she was declared dead in absentia. The main suspect was her husband, who was eventually jailed in 2013 and released in 2023 on parole.
It was a real life crime situation, but obviously people like memed it to shit, and then there were the conspiracy people. OTV was making a TV show about Elodia. They're trying to find Elodia. I mean, I think he's going to show this in the video because the video is about Romanian TV being insane.
The subject of her disappearance is worthy of its own true crime series. The CNA, aka the National Audiovisual Council of Romania, warned all TV stations
to that's what I'm saying. He was straight up just YouTube maxing. He was a Twitch streamer, YouTube maxer. Like, they did true crime, bro. Ironically, or you know those TikTok lives of like mediums that summon like spirits? They were doing that shit.
Careful with how they approach the subject. However, OTV said F it and decided to do its own thing. They went with, like any self-respecting clickbait YouTuber, with hundreds of episodes with insane titles such as Elodia was spotted in a bus in Bratislava, we hired a hacker to break into her inbox and publish all her private
I think because of them, the finding Elodia meme, it was an entire meme of like, oh, we found Elodia. Like, it started because of them, bro. That's crazy.
And other such titles. Most notably that Elodia was hiding in the Carpathian Mountains with Osama bin Laden.
Excuse me. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? I need water. I need to grab water. I swear, oh god, the door is closed. Someone's in the bathroom. It's fine. I'll get water later. Yeah. Romania does hit different, chat. Romania does hit different.
Things went as far as Diaconescu bringing in a bassinet full of sulfuric acid and a cow's leg into the studio to show how Elodia was melted into pieces to dispose of the evidence. This whole telenovela about Elodia's
I did not know all of these details.
240 episodes. And while every other TV presenter was bashing this circus OTV was producing, they took notes. The consequences of OTV's programming and their Elodia series became far-reaching and became known as the process that is now called the OTVization of Romanian TV, as a vast number of stations in Romania copied OTV's methods of broadcast and trashy TV.
Yeah, no, this is unironically some prehistoric YouTube shit. Like, now we have Mr. Beefication. It is the same type of thing. We got Mr. Beefication and they had OTVization, bro. This is insane just to see the parallels between this old TV stuff and now the new age YouTube stuff.
As a result, the late 2000s broadcast was filled with flashy news stickers, sensationally clickbait titles, outright misinformation, and guests screaming at one another just to gain slightly bigger ratings. Even his most trashy programming with seemingly...
OTV was first. Obviously, I'm just saying the tendency of people to fall into this kind of stuff. Like, clearly it's a human tendency to fall into this.
Outrageous, conspiratorial, and outright fake segments were copied. For example...
Wait, what was that poll? This poll... You will not guess what this poll says, chat. You will not guess what this... This poll says, do you think tomorrow humanity will disappear? Yes or no? 40% of people said yes, humanity will disappear tomorrow. Was this in like 2012? I wonder if this was on 2012, like when the you know, the whole end of the world thing was happening. I really wonder. Because he has a timer. He said, we have left 20 hours. I think, unironically, it must have been... I don't see a date on the screen. But I think it has to be about that. I remember I remember my parents thought that something was going to happen. And I was like, bro, calm down, bro. Chill. And then the next day, when humanity didn't disappear... They literally came to me and asked me, yo, Pee-Pee, how do you know? How were you so sure that humanity wasn't gonna disappear? And I was a child. Yeah, literally. The caption is the end of the world near? Is the end of the world happening?
With seemingly outrageous conspiratorial and outright fake segments were copied. For example, this can be demonstrated with another channel, Antena 1, made a segment covering a Moldovan poltergeist.
Antena 1 is here to this day, bro.
Where they showcased.
Oh my god, they're doing Bizarre Bob! They're doing Bizarre Bob! They're just saying Ghost Spotted! They're doing Bizarre Bob! Holy shit, bro. Sorry, burp. Our need to want to watch it is crazy.
Door and bucket moving on their own while...
Oh my god, look, the door closed by its own. Chat, the door closed by its own, bro. Oh god, it's a ghost. It's a ghost! Ooh.
Viewing the local villagers.
Camerele montate în casă au surprins momentul în care un papuc s-a izbit.
You don't know, chat, you don't need to understand this to tell what this narration is doing. You unironically don't. Just there in the corner, she spots a shadowy figure. Like, it's the same. It's crazy how cyclical life is.
Violent de ușă.
After the Elodia horse was beaten to complete and utter mush, Diaconescu went back to creating new programming which continually devolved into greater and greater absurdism. This era began with OTV staging an assault on Diaconescu by bringing in someone into the studio who had a big trash container who then wrestled Diaconescu and threw him into it. Then they brought in the then president, Traian Băsescu, which ended with the president holding a lottery and the winner being awarded by him with a
Sorry, chat. I got excited for Băsescu. I'm sorry.
Bottle of alcohol. Diaconescu even decided to get into politics by starting his own party, known as Partidul Poporului, the People's Party, that promised to give every child upon turning 18 $20,000 in cash from them. With his embarking into politics, he then renamed the channel Televiziunea Poporului, aka the People's Television,
what can I say,
the staff referred to himself on broadcast as the future president of Romania. At this point of the video, I'd like to note that this wasn't some off-brand schizo channel. Rather, it was one of the most, if not...
crazy-ass TV personality getting into politics and trying to become president. I've never seen that before.
The most viewed channel in Romania
20K, bro.
at the time, and OTV's shenanigans were broadcasted on national TV across the entire country. Millions of people turned in monthly to watch Diaconescu and his programming. In 2011, which is considered their peak, they had an average of 84,000 watchers per minute.
Jesus! 84K CCV, bro. That Twitch shit was working. Oh god, that's where I was born. Stop showing that place. That's where I was born.
Entire middle-sized town watching OTV per minute. However, things soon started to change. In 2012, mass protests erupted across the country as...
Less than Kai Cenat, though. Kinda crazy that Kai Cenat bodies OTV.
Government proclaimed they will privatize the Romanian medical system.
Isn't
this
that a
scandal
bad
was followed
place?
by protests over the impeachment of the president at the time, Băsescu. OTV, not being one to let an opportunity pass, seized the moment and started calling themselves the only free station and the emergency broadcast station. As you would expect, They started spreading disinformation about railways being cut and that the protesters were asking for Diaconescu to become president. Of course, these claims weren't even remotely true, and as such, the CNA fined them to high heavens. Due to all the violations and unpaid fines, their broadcasting license was revoked in 2013, even with trials, appeals, protests, and a general circus made subsequently over the decision by Diaconescu. He tried to circumvent this by establishing a company in the holy city of the Vatican and broadcasting from there. This remained an online-only TV stream, as no actual broadcasting company would dare touch OTV with a 10-foot pole. The only TV station that ran reruns of their programming was Romania TV.
Actually crazy how they were able to turn a goofy-ass show and then go into politics with that.
A station that today is in the business of spreading Russian disinformation. Soon after OTV was shut down, Diaconescu was convicted of attempted blackmail of a public official and was forced to spend a few years in prison.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
To relevancy, he also tried to buy a bankrupt chemical plant and made it his mission to save the workers of the plant. However, he did not have the money to do so, even though he brought huge trash bags full of money to the auction for the plant. Ultimately, his efforts were
That's not sus at all.
And OTV never recovered. Diaconescu throughout the 2010s, slowly but surely
Bro, just start a YouTube channel, man. Start a YouTube channel so kick streaming.
Became irrelevant and only mentioned at parties and gatherings amongst friends in the context of holy shit, remember when this was a thing on TV? But even though OTV has become a thing of Romania's zeitgeist, it is still something that left a huge impact on the nation's media and entertainment industry, with many stations and programs implementing Diaconescu's infamous tactics. Although OTV is no longer running, their shenanigans are still talked about to this day, and the few clips that exist on YouTube from their golden days are still a subject of mockery in Romanian meme culture. Doresc să spun, dragă Diaconescu, oriunde ai fi tu, glorie eternă a Partidului Poporului Dan Diaconescu. Doamne ajută.
Chill,
Anyways,
chill.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Bro. Dude, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That lost history. It's just so wild to see the parallels between the shit they would do back then and like people, the stuff that people do now on YouTube. He said, I want to tell you, Dan Diaconescu, eternal glory to the popular party, or like basically glory to your political party, basically, is what he's saying.
If you did, give it a like and smash that subscribe button. And if
This
you really
was
did, become a member
wild.
like these wonderful people.
This was wild, bro. History repeats. That's crazy, man. Dude. But that's actually, some of the things are actually fucked up. Dude. Actually fucked up. But yeah, this was a good video, chat. This was a good video. The Bin Laden bit was oh my god, they were doing like you know, the math overlay thingy, and I bet like back then, because there was no technology like this, people thought it was real. They were like, oh my god, that's Bin Laden talking there, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. The fun fact: did you know that the song at the end of this video, Casa Loco song? No, I didn't. Can't believe my parents were Twitch watchers. Yeah, see, like, old people will always judge people. Be like, oh my god, you guys are watching Twitch and YouTube. That is so weird. And then they were watching this shit. Bro, unironically. And they Photoshop Elodia besides him. And probably people thought that was real too, because Photoshop, like, do you think people in Romania knew what Photoshop was? No chance, bro. They were like the boomers on Facebook that fall for AI images of like children building planes out of popsicle sticks or something. That's crazy.